Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Devin and today I'm going to be talking about how to stay fit during all of the craziness that's going on with the coronavirus, the COVID-19. What can you do to help yourself or to help someone around you stay fit? This isn't necessarily about staying healthy. I'm going to leave that up to the CDC, so make sure to go over there, know all the rules, everything going on in your region, and what you can do to help prevent the spread of this virus. What I'm going to be talking about specifically is how to stay fit. So I'm making this video for my clients and for anyone who's really interested in just learning more about how to stay fit while possibly being quarantined. I know for my area in Los Angeles, we're no longer allowed to go to gyms or restaurants for the next few weeks, and could be for the next few months. So during these crazy times, how can someone stay fit? And that's something that can honestly be difficult to do. So I'm gonna break this down into two parts depending on what your goals are. The first is gonna be weight loss, and the second is gonna be muscle gain or muscle retention. So for the first part, weight loss. That's honestly probably gonna be the easier thing to do, especially with limited resources for food and stuff. So you're gonna have to go back a little bit anyway. The first thing to understand is how people lose weight in the first place. And in its most basic sense, that comes from a hypocaloric diet, which means that you are literally burning more calories than you're putting into your body. So in its most basic sense, if you're trying to lose weight, the number one thing that you need to do is burn more calories than you're consuming. And there's a lot of ways to figure that out. Essentially, you want to start at your basal metabolic rate. So for women, that's usually around 13 to 1500 calories per day. For men, it's a little bit higher. From there, you want to take your activity level and add a few hundred to 500 calories, depending on how active you are that day. So there's a lot of very scientific and healthy approaches to figure out exactly how many calories you need per day. What I'm going to be doing in this video though is providing you with a few healthy tips that can really help you lose weight during this time without having to count all of your calories. Number one, don't have carbs at nighttime. Carbs are your primary energy source. You don't need those at nighttime, and plus it could very well affect your sleep. Number two, have carbs around when you work out or earlier in the day. Since carbs are your energy source, carbs are going to really help you have a great workout and give you the energy that you need throughout the day. Number three, have proteins consistently throughout the day. So let's say you eat 3 meals a day or 4 meals a day. Make sure that you're having a consistent amount of protein in each meal. As far as working out goes, since your workouts have to be limited during this portion, I'm going to say cardio is going to be your number one thing. So we're looking at plyometrics, walking, running, jogging, jump rope. If you have a treadmill or an elliptical at your house, that's totally perfect. Try to do about 30 to 60 minutes per day and try to get your heart rate over 135 beats per minute. It's okay to throw in some bodyweight exercises in there as well, and I'll talk about those later on. The next topic I want to talk about is muscle gaining / muscle retention. So this really depends on where you're at in your training phase. So if you're very well trained, you have a lot of muscle and you're not able to go to a gym right now and you don't have any equipment at your home, then it's going to be really hard to gain anything. This is going to be purely about muscle retention over the next few weeks or even months. If you're fairly new to training within 6 months or so, then you have the ability to still gain muscle. Either way, whether you're trying to retain your muscle or gain muscle, it's going to be treated very similar. With these goals in mind, you probably want to cut down a little bit on the cardio and you want to increase the body weight exercises. The most important thing for you though is that you want to maintain consistent calories. You want to be at least at an isocaloric, if not a hypercaloric diet. What that means is that you're balancing out the amount of energy that you're putting into your body and that you're taking out of your body, or that you're putting slightly more energy in than is required. So what are my favorite body weight exercises? Definitely push-ups. Number one, push-ups. Push-ups are great for your chest, your front deltoids, and your triceps. And push-ups and body weight exercises in general depend on where you're at. So if you have trouble with push-ups, you can do them on your knees. If you're really good at push-ups, you can make them a little bit harder by elevating your feet. It depends on where you're at. So push-ups, crunches. Make sure when you're crunching that you fully open the abs and fully crunch the abs. Reverse crunches. That's where you bring your legs up and crunch. Pull-ups, if you have a place to do them. That's going to be really essential for posture and for back development. Squats for your lower body. Squats are by far one of, if not the most important exercises that you can do. And there are a lot of other bodyweight exercises that you can look up. If you need help with that, let me know. Maybe I can make another video showing you guys how to do specific exercises and kind of breaking that down. The most important thing when picking bodyweight exercises is that you work your body evenly. So your body is divided into upper and lower body and push and pull, so front and back. So you essentially have 4 quadrants of your body. So what I would recommend is picking about 2 to 3 exercises per body part. That's about 8 to 12 exercises overall. Choose choose a rep range that's best for you. I personally use about 3 sets of 20. If you're really advanced, you might go a little higher. If you're just starting off, you might go a little lower, something like 3 sets of 5 to 10, something like that. What you want to look for is an intensity in your workout that is a perception of about a 7 or 8 on a scale of 1 to 10. Try to do this about 5 times a week, and don't worry about overworking your body, working the same muscle group 2 days in a row or anything like that, because this probably won't generate enough fatigue like weightlifting for you to need rest days in between. Those are my basic tips for weight loss or muscle gain / retention during this crazy time that we live in. And remember, your nutrition is so important as well, and you can use apps like Calorie King or MyFitnessPal, whatever works best for you to track your calories and macronutrients, because this is going to be really important during these times. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you all the best of luck, and remember to check out the CDC's website for more information on how to stay healthy and keep those around you healthy as well. Feel free to like this video and leave a comment about what sort of exercises or nutrition or fitness tips you might like to see in the future. Remember to subscribe and do your best to stay healthy and fit. Catch you later.